The H-1B lottery has closed as of March 17th, 2023 at noon Eastern. So congratulations to everyone who submitted a registration or who is the beneficiary of a registration. You've taken that critical first step. And now it's time to take a deep breath, sit back, relax, and wait. The next step in this process is to wait to see if your case was selected in the H-1B lottery. So how do you know if your case was selected? There are a couple of different ways. One is the attorney or employer who registered the case, who submitted the registration, will receive an email if the case is selected in the lottery. In our office, as soon as we receive those emails, we send that information to the employer to let them know the name of the beneficiary, the H-1B prospective H-1B employee who was selected, and the next steps to get that case preparation underway so that we can file it as soon as possible within the 90-day required period. The other way that you can tell if a case is selected is by looking on the USCIS account of the attorney or the employer who submitted the registration. So this is not something that individuals can do. Again, only the attorney or the employer can check their account. When you look on your account, if you're an attorney or an employer, when you look on the account for each registration, it will say, once the lottery is conducted, it will say that a case was selected, meaning it was in fact selected, submitted, meaning it was submitted but has not been selected yet, or denied. Hopefully it doesn't say denied, but that would happen if there is a duplicate registration for the same individual and the same company. If a case says that it is submitted, it will not change until to say that it was not selected until USCIS has confirmed, typically towards the end of the fiscal year. Fiscal year starts October 1st. So typically, let's say in September, USCIS may confirm then, or sooner, but they may confirm then that they have met they have fulfilled all of the slots available for new H-1Bs, and the case will not be selected. There's not a chance of it being selected that year. In years past, there has been a second round of the lottery done in July. 1 year it happened in November as well. It is possible that that would happen, but it did not happen last year. Last year, they kind of looked at the numbers and were able to select an appropriate number the first go round to fulfill all of the 85,000 slots. So know that it's possible if you're not selected as of the end of March that you may be later, but it's also possible that they wouldn't do that. So it's important to know that if you are an individual who has been registered in the H-1B lottery, unfortunately, it's not possible to look up your registration anywhere on like a public database. It's not possible to enter your registration confirmation number into some sort of website and see what the status is. That's only available on the account of the attorney or the employer. And that's different from other immigration types of filings. Like, for example, if you file any number of other types of applications or filings, you'll get a receipt number. You can pop it into the case status website, the portion of the USCIS website, and see the status. It's different for this. That's not the situation. So we will keep you posted. We will let everyone know, employers know, as soon as we have information about selection. USCIS will run the lottery at least by March 31st. Typically, they do it the last few days of March. It's important to know that the results of the lottery, in other words, the selections, could come out over a couple of days. So, and that's very common. That's what we've seen in years past, is we received a number of emails over 2 or 3 days. That's absolutely normal. So if you talk to your neighbor's best friend's dog's ex-owner, for example, and they say that they were selected in the lottery, then just know that there's a chance that you would still be selected. It's possible that they just haven't sent out all of the emails or notifications yet. So take a deep breath. Everything's fine. The other thing to keep in mind, if you are not selected in the lottery, is that there are other options. It may not be the option that you had in mind. It may not be the ideal, perfect solution. It may not be an option that you like, unfortunately, but there are other options. And we are going to talk about what those options are in a webinar that we are hosting on Wednesday, March 29th at noon Eastern. The link to register is in the comments below this video. I hope that you will join us for that. If you are not able to join us for the webinar, still register. We will send the recording of the registration of the webinar out to people who register for the webinar, but if you're able to join us live, you'll have direct access to me to be able to ask questions. I can't answer specific legal questions, of course, but I want to hear what your questions are and help everyone establish, at least take that first step towards coming up with a solid plan, because there are other options. So again, if you have registered employees in the lottery, or if you yourself were registered in the lottery, congratulations. We wish everyone the best of luck. Take a deep breath and know that either you'll be selected in the lottery, or we are here to help you walk through other options. My name is Emily Sumner with Sumner Immigration Law. Until next time.